What's up, boys? We took a short on NQ today. We ended up getting break even. Kind of messed up a little bit here. But we're just gonna go over why I went break even so early and why we weren't able to make profits today. So let's go to the 4 hour time frame. I can't remember if there's 4 hour. Yeah, so there's a 4. Wait, no, this wasn't filled. Yeah, so nothing on the 4 hour. We have this 1 hour gap here. I just went ahead and marked out the 15-minute gap because it's usually more precise. Marked out the 15-minute gap. I wanted to see us bounce in here, come up, sweep liquidity, and then come down to data lows, which we almost did, but not quite. So let's go into the trade. So market opens right around here. We come into this gap, and we also sweep some liquidity as we do it. I know a lot of people took longs here. I wasn't one of them because you never really know if we're gonna just go straight down to those data lows. So I didn't long. Some people did, but wasn't one of them. I think they longed all the way up to here, all-time highs. But we come up. We're kind of just. I don't really know what we're doing. I don't think we put in any sort of SMTs. Yeah, no SMTs here. So we have this 3-minute gap that forms here. Boom, 3-minute gap. I wanted to see an SMT at the high, so I kind of just had this marked out just as sort of a reference of support, I guess. So we come down, can't break this 3-minute gap. Come back up, put in an SMT on ES. ES takes the high, NQ doesn't. I then mark out this 1 minute for value gap right here. Is the highest time frame for value gap in this leg. So when we were doing all this stuff, I was like, honestly, don't really want to take a trade here. It's really choppy. We just had CPI. I don't know if I'm gonna take a trade today, but I saw this like nice displacement down, and it got me. I felt like we were at least hitting these internal lows. I wouldn't have been bold enough to go all the way down to data lows, but it was a very strong draw, and I had a lot of conviction. So I took it here. Somehow got slippage down to here, but the close was here. 1-to-1 nonetheless. I put my stop loss at the swing high. Not the swing. Well, yeah, all-time high, I guess. Now, yeah. All-time high. And we target this internal low. Just because I don't want to hold for too long in these market conditions. So we enter, also had the change in state delivery, all that good stuff. We enter the trade, and I didn't realize, but we have equal highs right here, which, if you guys know anything about trading against equal highs is not a great idea because it's a very strong draw. If there's equal highs, it's kind of a good, sort of a good indication that we're going to come back up and sweep it. So I saw that and I was like, crap, I may have just screwed up here. We start displacing down a little bit. I think we're about here. Maybe a little. I think, yeah, like right around here. And I decided, look, we have equal highs here. I think my trade's going to go to my draw on liquidity, but I want to follow my rules. I shouldn't have taken this trade anyways, just in general. So I'm going to go break even, take the risk off the table. If we win, we win. If we lose, we go break even. It's no harm, no foul. Wouldn't have taken this trade anyways. So we go break even here. We get sniped, and then it comes down, hits our draw on liquidity. You guys can see that it didn't actually hit the internal low, but I would have exited about here because ES took this low. So would have made like maybe $800, $900. I have the recording here. As you guys can see, we break even when we hit this 15-minute, even though it was already filled, or 3 minutes. Sorry. TP was 950. Stop loss is around the same. But just ended up. We'll see in a second. We end up going break even. unfortunately, but not mad about it. I followed my rules. When I saw something was wrong with the trade, I told myself, or I got myself out of it, I guess. I could have been greedy. I could have held and been like, I like this setup, but I'm gonna ignore the equal highs. I'm not gonna do that. I want the highest probability and I want the most edge in the market. So just decided to make a business decision and go break even early. And I ended up paying for it, but I really don't care because again, I follow my rules. Um, the XFA, I'm getting way too ahead of myself. The combine is looking like this. Still up on the combine every week, so we're ending the week up 420. I'm gonna get that rolling next week. I also bought an Alpha Zero account and I put it on CPI, and yeah, so 20 points above, 20 points below the last close. We come in here and we fill my sell order, and then I get stopped out, and then it's like negative 1,000 or something, or 2,000, and somehow I get in this other trade because I'd buy stops and sell stops. Somehow I get in this trade and make 3K. I I don't know how. I guess I just did. Um, but yeah, we're up 1,000 on this. We're gonna get this passed as well. There's 0 activation fee for this, so that's nice. Yeah, as you can see, first trade negative 2K, second trade negative 3K. Don't know how we didn't get the account taken, but it is temporarily deactivated. So that sucks, but it doesn't really matter because we're not trading until Monday. So that's basically it for the video. Feeling pretty good about trading recently, and we're gonna get these accounts passed and get funded. My plan is to probably activate both of them, and then I'll trade one of them, and then once I get a payout, I'll probably copy trade them, or if I feel confident enough, I'll just copy trade both of them. Not really sure. Copy trading 2 XFAs, your first time being funded, could be a little stressful. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. But that's basically it for this video. So I'll see you guys Monday.